everyone, I am Cornelia M. Edanio. I am currently finding or seeking a suitable on-the-job training with an under of tourism industry in which I can excel in this field with a hard work, perseverance, and dedications, where I can develop my communication skills and share my knowledge about my course to everyone. I am seeking a company where I can use my experience and education to help the company meet and compass its goals, because I can foresee myself working in a beautiful company with a good feedback in the community, not only in the community but in the whole environment. In addition, I have already experienced working in the hotel industry, and that was in Cebu North Winds Hotel that was located in Lahog, Cebu City, and beside of the RT Park. And the experience was really a great job and a great achievement. The experience was going smoothly, and it's given a positive aspect in myself, and I have a lot of people may encountered, and different people, different environment, and most especially different people that you may encounter in the company, in the hotel, in the environment, and most especially in the customers. And managing my time and managing myself to do what is really good. And I know there's a lot of pressures, but life must go on. That is the opportunity, and that not opportunity wasn't wasn't to be wasted. It should grab the opportunity what you're facing, because I value learning. I am always eager to improve the skills that I have, and I take pride in my punctuality and my ability to multitask or to work under pressure. And I am a self-driven. I've always known what is or what I want to do career-wise, and most especially I also think I am a friendly person. And the last part that I should tell about myself that is very, it is very important, is I value learning and have more confidence in myself. How do you handle setting goals? Can you give an example? My side or my answer about this question is by including the SMART method, and those are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. For the specific, first the goal must be specific, and the second one is the measurable. The goal must be measured, and the third one is attainable. The goal should be something we can achieve. The fourth is the realistic. The goal that is must be something that I am willing to work toward. And the lastly is time oriented. And the example is when I enroll myself in the beautiful and amazing university in my hometown, which is in the Cebu Normal University Midilian campus. It was a great privilege to me, because on that case I will show, or I have already a lot of responsibilities to set my goals in life, and especially to follow all the rules and regulations in the campus. My responsibility also are to set my goals is to become a Dan Lester in the university, and after I completed all the tasks that has been given, that's the time I usually achieve my goals in life, or should I say the stepping stone ended. And the great achievements are also to complete the first year level. That's the time I got the first goal, and I know it was really It was really a hard, but I have patience to handle everything with a lot of hard work. Tell me about a time you failed at a task you're assigned. And for me, I think it was a year 2018-2019. I am a senior high school that time, grade 12, and they chose me to become one of a representative of the school or in my school to apply in the company that I'm not familiar though. Without a further ado, in my school that time are finding some applicant to apply on that company. And the company is MacDo and the branch is in the Jones area. And the curiosity attacks me, and in my instinct is I grab this opportunity because I am also a breadwinner in my family, and maybe in this way I could help them. There are a lot of why and how I survive on that job and many more. By the help of my teachers, family, and loved ones, is I grabbed the opportunity. I know the process wasn't good because there's a lot of requirements that are need to comply with a due date or a deadline. It pressures me a lot. And also the financial that I pay on that requirements is on my own pocket. But the ending is I failed because they are not accepting me anymore. I don't know why they are not accepting me because I comply everything. I passed the requirements before the deadline and everything was good and the requirements was going smoothly with when I prepare all the requirements and I gave a lot of effort, but they are not, they are not saw my effort and they are not appreciated me rather. Some adore me because the position is really fit on mine, and also there is one manager told me that they are not accepting me because some is insecure me or hated on me the way I am, the way the look, the height, and everything on me. And I don't know why she acting like that because I know myself that I am a good person. And I believe that failure is part of our life to become more successful someday. I don't care what people say about me because I'm not a failure or I'm a failure, but that's the time I learned so much in life. That job is really not mine, and I know God planned everything on me. That maybe soon the job is really fitted in me in God's grace, and I am also thankful and blessed because failure is part in our journey. Yes, my mistake was not able to do some actions on my father's situation. By the way, my father died on last March 30 with a pancreatic cancer. He is a bedridden and we need to scan him to know the situations on his body. There's a lot of process that time. A lot of ifs put in my mind. What if I go some government to get some medical assistance and many more to survive my father? What if I do some actions in order to get more medications on my father? What if I posted in any of my social media account that I need help through financially because 30,000 is really hard to get, especially I am a breadwinner in my family. This is the down situations in my life that I've experienced this year. And but I know I'll do my best to survive my father, but God knows everything that I'll do. I know time I know this time that my father was in good hand and I missed him so much, but life was driven in the mistakes so that it will grow smoothly in the near future. my life now is not totally okay. I'm broke, but I'm still fighting because I have a lot of I have a lot of dream that I need to pursue. I'm still lucky because and I'm still lucky and I'm still blessed because I am a strong woman and I know that my father is always beside me, still doing in the positive way in order to move on and learn what is happening already. When my father was diagnosed in the hospital to have an operation with his pancreas and many more, my father is already 68 years old and there's a lot of complications on his body. My life was starting complicated and I am the one who took care of my father with almost 2 months. We are staying on that hospital. It makes me stressed because it is not easy to do the time management because because despite of this modality learning through online and in the hospital we are staying with my father was not have a connection because it was a public hospital. That's why it makes me pressure because there's a lot of tasks that I need to comply but I don't have an internet connections. I am very stressed because of the situations of my father and in my studies. Both was really important on me. And this time of pandemic was really hard. And I am very stressed because if you enter in that hospital is you need to get a swab result and it took 3 days to get the results. 3 days I'm in the isolation area before I see my father lying in the ICU or in the monitoring room because my dad that time is 50-50. And it was hard and I know myself that I am used on it. All the struggles that I'm facing is I use to an advantage so that it will be good and would include in the prayers on our Almighty God that I need to be calm and be sure that my father is safe so that we can discharge and that's the time I'll do my test and many more. I'll work under immensely pressure because it's more challenging. I like this question because challenging makes perfect, right? And I believe in the saying that work under pressure will help us to become who we are and to excel on our work more efficiently. And in life, there's a lot of struggles that we are facing that makes us pressure, but work under pressures, it will gives me a good reasons to strive more on my work that diligently so that everyone was clear and have a good record in that company that you have worked. Lastly, as I believe in my saying that ability to multitask or to work under pressure. As a team leader, I should do to talk with the other person and focusing on behavior and events, not only on the personalities, and I should listen carefully. I also believe that no one is perfect and sometimes you accept the fact that nobody is perfect on this field or on the field. There is conflict between the team and the other staff and I should do also to identify points and agreement and disagreement, not only that but to prioritize the areas of conflict in which it will not be broadened. Importantly, that I do must develop plan to work on each conflict and follow through my plan. Forget all the lapses, must learn to build each one success. And also, the experience to me when I was work in Cebu North Twins Hotel, this is a misunderstanding or a conflict between me and other staff in the department due to the rumor. They backbite me and I need to approach her if it is true. And she said no. And I did, and what I did is I told her to talk lies or to do not talk lies. And afterwards, we're okay. And we're friends until now. And the conflict there was the rumor that that's true. And if it and it was resolved by myself because I don't want anyone hated on me. I want a peaceful life. And that's me. I am a friendly person. I am a good person and a kind and a beautiful heart. Absolutely, yes. Because I've so much experience to work with someone that I didn't like because she is very unwillingness to work. She is very lazy, or shall I say, pretended to be a laziness. Our manager was given each one of us a task to do within a week, but the person that I don't like is she left everything. She didn't make what has been given, and the task that have been assigned to her was probably going to mine. That has that has been said to our manager in the Cebu North Twins Hotel because I am done with my task, and the person that I don't like is rather and she's she resigned in that company because I should do what has been given to me, and especially when the manager asked to do that one, to do this one, and so on. I should be calm and be nice to her also because I realized that she has a big problem that time when we have in our in our hotel industry. She has a big problem with her family rather. I talked to her. I messaged her to the Facebook or the chat box. I talked to her and listened to her of what is her problem. I advise what is good and what is right to do. I don't hate her anymore because I know the fact that she didn't concentrate to her work due to her problem, and I help her to become who she is and build more confidence and help her to stand and be strong. And I have a lot of advices to her, and now we are friends. When my co-worker in that hotel is not, it was not focusing of what she does, and the ending of our manager told me to do what she does because the manager that time was angry to her. I didn't expect because I am done with my duties and responsibilities, but again, I do whatever the manager told me, or I do whatever the manager told, so that it will be done and early, and so much as that there is no problem at all if you comply everything that the manager told or the manager was given to you the task, and if you follow the head, and it is very important you must follow the head of you and the manager especially, so that you will be regularly on that hotel or in that industry, and follow the head of you was taking the duties and responsibilities was a great job on me. It was last year, or when I was the first year student. My instructor was giving us a big and a very difficult project. Our instructor was given to us that difficult project because it make us more challenging, and it makes, it makes fun also, and I know it is for our own good and to build more confidence in ourselves, and also it may use the intelligence and especially the knowledge and skills. In that case, we need to have hard and very difficult project because also need to have the time oriented. Also, the cooperation was there so that we can achieve what the instructor expected on us. Honestly, it is very hard and very difficult project because we need to organize what we going to do and so on. We just do that one with love and dedications to ourselves, especially to our instructor. In God's grace, the presentations was good and performance is overall got a high score. Our instructor was, I can see his faces with a big smile, and also trusting yourself and trust your teammate was a great idea to have a successful presentation, even it is a difficult or the easier one. Trust the process. It is a great question because I have a lot of people encounter this one. I have a friend of mine, and my friend that has been a big problem on his self. He is not confident of who is he, and the saddest part because he is lack of attentions on his family. Even if they are in the house, they are using phone or any gadgets to communicate, and it was a big no for me, especially it is a bad doing in the family. He is very downgraded. He cannot appreciate what she does in life. I motivate him not to think negative side and put only in his mind on the positive side. I should always tell him to be optimistic and just stay strong. Everything was good if you trust yourself. I also help him to build his confidence and help him to make all the tasks that the instructor was given to us. Lastly, I tell him to talk his family of what he feels inside so that they will know also. I am so much excited on this site because I foresee myself working in an aircraft company as a flight attendant in the domestic or even in the international, wearing your favorite uniform that really fit on me. It makes me cry. Cry with a tear of joy, shall I say. Achieving my goal in life, which is to become a flight attendant and to repay my parents for the struggles they have been and still going through just because of and for me. Fly high!